Imagine a city where the mayor controls all committees, commissions, and services. He disparages public comment, ignores those who disagree with him, violates the city charter and state laws, issues public insults when people disagree, inserts an undocumented $600,000 in a so-called flat budget. Welcome to Shelton, Connecticut. Here's how the mayor opened the budget meeting in June.
It never ceases to amaze me, the commentary that comes with the budget process. I guess even in a time of a pandemic that has created not only financial uncertainty, but financial hardship, it does not move anybody.
The fact is that asking questions is a fundamental part of reviewing any budget. On April 21st, the Board of Aldermen suspended all budget hearings, cutting off input from other boards and preventing public hearings. In doing so, the aldermen disregarded Shelton City Charter sections 7.3 and 7.6. This is a document that guides public behavior. The mayor ignores Lamont's pandemic executive order for conducting city business. How did the mayor respond when the Apportionment and Taxation Board raised questions?
You have people who are in the budget process making claims for transparency. I have to question their ability to be able to decipher that information.
It is a fact that on May 27th, the Board of Apportionment and Taxation members cited multiple mistakes in the budget and asked straightforward questions that the mayor could not answer. There's a public recording of the meeting that proves the Democratic Town Committee claim. Furthermore, the Democratic A&T members have served multiple terms and have considerable experience with the city budget. After promising a flat budget, the fact is that the mayor's budget is not flat. It contains a $600,000 increase and other inconsistencies that he was unable to explain. But the Board of Education budget is flat. In his next move, the mayor sidestepped the mistakes with a surprisingly bad suggestion.
This budget process will not end with the adoption of this budget. That things are going to change. We know this. We just don't know how much and when.
Who thinks that tinkering with an already weak city budget at mid-year without the Board of Apportionment and Taxation oversight is a good idea? The fact is that we know this is a poor financial practice that leads to financial indiscretions. If the mayor succeeds in eliminating the Board of Apportionment and Taxation, he'll be able to change it at any time without proper oversight. The GOP majority forced the budget approval without addressing any of the outstanding questions and errors. The mayor attempted an overdue and erroneous appeasement in his next remarks.
When those things change, as an example, when the state sends more money to localities for educational funding, and when the CARES Act kicks in and sends more federal money to local municipalities around the country, that money will be infused into the Board of Education budget.
The Board of Education needs to hire teachers now. It's a fact. Good teachers are hired before the school term begins. Curricula cannot be changed mid-year. And as of now, positions are targeted for elimination in 2020. The damage is done. Relief funds might help, but the Board of Education will have to wait to receive them, and they must come through the city. There are two sources of these funds. One is state funds, which are designed to make equitable funding of every school district. The other is from the federal government for COVID, but these must be done for COVID-related purposes. And while we're discussing that, the mayor has no plan for COVID compliance. But wait, the mayor has a special message for young families, and another one for all residents who will even question his rule and his will.
And if you don't think that our track record is pretty good, I would say to all these young parents that they need to take a closer look at what goes on in the rest of the world, if they think they're being so proprietary. I am not threatened by anyone's vote.
Shelton Democrats care about you. We will guarantee full public participation in city government decisions and budget plans. We pledge to address policing and diversity issues. We will assure fair and representative taxes, services, and opportunities for all. Working together, we can change Shelton for the better. Join us.